So we've programmed our light to come on, but there was a meeting held between the shifts and they decided that they did not like the red light coming on when the start button was pressed. They said they wanted the green light to come on. Well, now they're running production and I don't want to shut them down, but I need to change this. So we're going to perform an online edit. We're currently online and it's pretty easy in the ControlLogix. First thing I want to do is I'm going to double click on my rung, and that puts us into edit mode. Here is R for revision. This is what we originally started with. Here is I for edit, and now we're going to modify that. So what we're going to do here is I need to change this to a green light. So we're going to hit our drop down and we are going to select a green light, the left green light. We're going to program that. Now, there are several ways we can do this. We want to make sure that that's actually wired up correctly because I didn't go out there, so we better test it first. So what I can do is I can hit this button here that says accept pending rung edits, or I can right click on it and go accept pending rung edits. And then I have this little lightning bolt that says test. I can test it or I can cancel it. So we're going to test it and we're going to hit yes. And right now we have both edits. This is actually revision mode. It says edits are present. If we have an emergency or something, we can hit this drop down and go untest edits real quick. This is what happens if it starts messing up. Whatever you're doing, you better untest. Okay, so now we're going to hit this and we'll see that the green light now comes on. So everything's working correctly. We can hit the assemble button, which makes it permanent. We're going to hit assemble, and it says, "Are you sure you want to do this?" And it lists what routine, and this is yes, yes, yes. And so now it's permanent. Now there's another way we could have done it. I mean, if you're doing a lot of programming and you know what you're doing, then we could. I'm going to pick the yellow light this time. I'm going to change it to yellow light. And I don't want to go through that 2-step, 3-step process because I already know that it's just a light bulb and it really doesn't matter. This is my maintenance call light, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to hit the assemble all button. So they give you a new shortcut in 5000 is do everything. Hit that button and it goes, are you really, really sure? Because this is going to mess up a bunch of stuff if you don't know what you're doing, and you're going to hit yes, I know what I'm doing, and it's all done. So that was not a test, untest situation that immediately made it permanent. So know the difference between the finalize all button and the test and untest. If I have a bunch of changes in there, I suggest that you do a test while they're running. If it's something little like changing the color of a light bulb, you can do the finalize all. And so that concludes this video, and we'll go on to the next.